Guys, I've been using the new Manscaped Lawnmower 4.0 for about 6 months now, so it's time for a review. I received the Lawnmower 2.0 back around February with one of my subscription boxes, and if you saw that video, you'll probably remember that it was not love at first sight. It had a rather bloody ending. Now, shortly after that, I saw that they released the 4.0 version with quite a few upgrades, and I figured I'd give it a try. Welcome to the DadBod. As I said, we're going to be reviewing the Manscaped 4.0, which I've been using for about 6 months now, and the Weed Whacker nose hair trimmer, which I've had for about maybe 3 months. Now, I paid for these myself to do this review. It's an honest review of the Manscaped products. My first experience with Manscaped products was when I received this one, the 2.0, in the Gentleman's Quarterly box earlier this year. I quickly learned that while it said that it had skin-safe technology, it was not totally skin-safe. My first thought was skin-safe means I can't nick or cut myself. I mean, it's meant to be used on your body hair. One place in particular, Sir Lancelot and his squires. But one major design flaw is I don't think the manufacturers had ever seen a man's nether regions before. I mean, it kind of protrudes from the body. So there's, of course, pubic hair down there. And as you're trimming like this, it's absolutely going to give you a nick or a cut right there. And it did. Long story short, Band-Aids don't really work well down there, and taking the Band-Aid off. So to me, I didn't really see that this version was much different than any other body hair trimmer out there. Now, a month or so later, I saw a coupon for the newest lawnmower, which was the version 4.0, and I figured I'd give it a try. Without going into too much detail, my landscaping routine used to be a razor on the beanbag and a pair of scissors for the hedges. Now, just to note, guys, use a lady's razor. That thing has multiple layers of lubrication. It is meant for sensitive skin. There is a reason why ladies' razors cost more. For my face, I'll use men's razors because, I mean, it's just my neck and a little bit up here. But when I'm in the shower, I'm using hers. Just do it. You'll thank me later. Also, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. Trust me, we've got many videos to help you to elevate your status at work, with the ladies, and everywhere in between. Videos like how to poop like a gentleman, how to save hundreds of dollars on the most popular fragrances of cologne. So hit that subscribe button down below. All right, back to the 4.0. Since I don't normally trim my arms, legs, or chest, I figured I was kind of limited on the use for this. So to make it a full review, I went all out for you. I've been using this on my and occasionally on my face about once a week. I also went and gave myself a full body shave, minus the armpits, twice. The lawnmower worked just fine, but I didn't really like how I looked without my arm, leg, and chest hair. It wasn't my look. This comes with the Manscaped Lawnmower 4.0, the charging station with a cable, a brush to keep the head clean, and 2 trimming guards. One that allows you to go from 3 and 6 millimeters, and the other one 10 and 13 millimeters. You can adjust it by moving the guard up or down a notch, just like this. You can also easily replace the blades by just pushing it off like this and then popping a new blade onto it. I lost it. All right, I found it. And then you just pop the blade back on, just like that. They do suggest that you change the blade about every 3 months. I just changed it for the first time a few weeks ago, so for me it was about 5 months. The replacement blade was about 17 bucks on Amazon. I'll give you links to the Manscaped products in the description of this video. Another cool feature of the 4.0 is it's got this built-in flashlight. It's not bright enough to take on a camping trip and use it to hike at night, but it is enough if you're trying to trim some places that a ceiling light might not adequately reach. They do boast that there is a wireless charging, which is correct, but the dock does need to be plugged in, so take it as you will. Right here's the battery status indicator. I love this because I don't have to guess what the charging level is at. They say a full charge will get you about 90 minutes of use. Now I tested that out. It was actually more like 120 minutes, which is even better. To clean it, you just run it under the water and then use the brush that they give you. It's waterproof. It says that it can be submerged in 1 meter of fresh water for 30 minutes. I didn't really want to test this out because, you know, just in case. Now, a few things that I've noticed while using this. The blade speed on the 4.0 is faster than the 2.0, but it's still not fast enough to use on your head. The 2.0 wasn't really even meant to be used on your face. The 4.0 blade speed is faster, so it does work just fine on my face. However, I did blind myself a couple times with the flashlight. The blade is basically the exact same with the 2.0. You can get cut. The skin safe technology is referring to going straight forward on smooth skin. But as we all know, not every place with hair is smooth skin. You have to be careful when using it, especially south of the border. You have to kind of adjust and shave. It takes a minute to get used to, but not anything that I would call a deal breaker. And if you regularly shave with a hair trimmer, you already have to do all of that and you're already used to it. So, plus you've probably already cut yourself quite a few times. Now with this, you're a lot less likely to cut yourself. It is a much better option than the other trimmers that I've seen out there. I also have the Weed Whacker nose hair trimmer. I know most of you are thinking, you don't need this? You need this. Whether it's this one or a different kind, clean your nose hair. I've had conversations with way too many men where I completely stopped listening to what they were saying, and the only thing I could even think about was that it looks like the devil's snare vines from Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone just reaching out trying to grab me from within that person's nose. It's just gross. And since men are not always, but oftentimes taller than women, you don't want them staring at that. One look up hairy alley and you can forget about them wanting to see your handiwork with the lawnmower. The Manscaped Weed Whacker comes with the Weed Whacker, a charging cable, and a cleaning brush. The blade is also removable by turning and pulling the blade off, and then like the lawnmower, it can be cleaned by running it underwater. Now, for those of you who may not have the issue with the ladies being able to look up your nose, check out this video right here. It's the Janen height increase in shoes. See how you can get up to 4 inches of height while wearing great looking and great quality shoes? And I'll see you there.